on why they believe in this hero. For XG, they end the draft with Spirit Breaker. All right, this is another hero. I think
Some Bounder Strike into Blast Off, and they have it now already.
Yep, they're going for it. Bounder Strike, Blast Off, like you mentioned, Sticky Bomb connects onto Chalice, and that's going to secure them the first blood.
They like the Inferno Blade as they're going to go again. Not going to be quite enough.
He didn't have Scorched at this time. It was back off cooldown, or back on cooldown rather, so couldn't find the kill. DY? He just right-clicks FY. FY just ran back into him, and now they have a chance to bring down Chalice in this bottom lane. He's getting chased away down bottom. Oh
Jingle.
no, Bounder Strike brings him down.
So much stuff going on. Well, I wanted to say that I really liked Doom's build with the Inferno Blade as once again,
You can't
more
talk yet,
gaming.
mid lane. Paparazzi, okay. You can talk, he's dead. He's, woo, very dead.
That's a very nice rotation. With the siege keep, you go mid, you refill the bottom lane. 3 heroes again.
Oh no, Chalice, he's the one being rotated on right now. Both supports are here, and they should be able to bring him down. Bounder Strike from Ghost will get the kill. Okay, so we do see dual support rotations happening on two sides of the map. One mid, one bottom.
Nope,
I wish he
another
was
one.
happier from this though. And we're not done just yet. Like you say, Kaka, he's suffering some damage. He will end up dying.
Hard to say because I feel like Chalice having this bad of a game as there's another potential kill on DY.
It's just the
one-
techies. That's
Yep.
fine. Shoot that Midas technology. The way things are looking right now, top lane, we see a zip in from the Storm Spirit. Lifted back into the creep wave. They just wanted to make sure that they get the Wisdom Rune. And Kaka will die for this, but honestly, hashtag worth. But he might not be able to escape. And Somnus, oh no, his TP got cancelled. He doesn't have mana. Doesn't have one charges. He is dead for sure. He's going to try and deny himself right now to this Ancient Stack. If he gets this, then Somnus is still a god. He's still a demon. Does he make it happen?
From
Middle though. Do they have enough damage to kill here? Because Ursa's also shown up to this mid lane. They really want Paparazzi. Frostbite holds him in place for the bear to come in. The damage is there, but Paparazzi throws out some damage reduction with the breathe fire. It's not going to be enough. Will eventually take a tumble. JT showed up to the mid lane to try and find some revenge immediately onto Ulu. Nice little earth shock to the low ground. Ulu still alive.
Oh, the
but the
double
blast
jump.
off, even better. Blast off plus Primal Spring. There's two heroes all of a sudden in the middle of the river. They brought down two. They take out a third so that they can't clock the fact that he's doing so little damage. Very, very smart stuff coming in from him. And now they're going to try and start the fight. There are 3 heroes here from Azure Array as well. Kaka, he's the one falling low. Telekinesis on the 2. Blast will follow this one up. There's not going to be a Boundless Strike just yet. They're going to choose to focus onto Chalice. They get the easier target. They thought about going on Somnus, but they're like, this guy still has zip. We don't have the burst.
So he's ready for this rune fight.
All right, who's he charging? Who's got the target on them? It's going on to FY. They end up getting the fight started. They find the haste rune for Kaka on the other side of the map. He's showing up for this fight. Chalice now gets stunned down.
Blast
3
off.
heroes stunned into tandem by DY with the blast off. They brought down the Doom. Wukong's command gets triggered out right now by Ghost. And they end up losing the techies, but it might also cost the life of this Ursa. Lu trying to get himself away from this fight as quickly as possible. Will he be able to escape? Ghost right on top of him, and Ghost is able to get this kill. And now they want to chase back here. The Silencer running away from this DK. DK goes into the ultimate. There's going to be the range yellow dragon form, and Ghost mops it up with the additional Bounder Strike.
Magic resistance. And a lot of these annoying techies players, as Lulu up top, who's just dead.
Well, actually, I think Lou would probably want to hear your points about techies right now, because he's suffering against the techies at the moment.
You want to buy like these mid-cost items, right? Like some Echo, Diffu, maybe Echo into BKB as DY setting up bottom. They're also smoking.
They found the stun onto Chalice. There's going to be the first global silence of the game, but Tianming won't be able to bail them out of trouble because they are a bit too speedy. JT charging in onto Chalice. Somnus does manage to at least get the avoidance on this primary charge, but he cannot do anything about the Nether Strike.
God,
He gets caught in by it, and there's the additional damage flying in from Ghost. Kaka set them up as well.
I don't know if that's the hiding spot. Let's see.
Who's setting up for who here?
1 mines, 2 mines. Just like
Chalice
Minesweeper.
He just lost like a third of his HP. Just like that. They might kill
Somnus is
Kaka at the very
coming.
least. Somnus showing up, but Somnus might have gone too far. Wukong's potentially being triggered by Ghost. Goes in for it onto Chalice, and yeah, they'll lose Kaka, but they'll
blast
happily
off.
claim back the life of this Doom. And the blast off it was claims the kill. What's your experience button to bring up like the experience graph for yourself?
Like to pull up the graph. I don't know.
On the
I
left,
always,
yeah. We'll see
I
it
always
now.
click it.
Because as Chalice is about to die, I want you to just look at what Chalice's level is, basically. I want you to see the Sadly, though, It's gonna stop being a smart play because DY starting to accrue some more vision control for his team. But they might punish DY for this though. He gets zipped on by Somnus. FY, frustrated at his lack of impact in this game, just drops the freezing field on mid. And we might still kill Chalice. No way. Chalice, no. Not again, mates. Frozen freezing field as well from Kaka.
You can maybe delay it. I don't think you can save it. Like, no one wants to be the point of contact to push out this wave, right? Like, if you go melee range with Doom.
JT bottom.
Oh, he died.
Bro, he charged Somnus alone, by himself. No one else is with him. The rest of his team is here in this mid lane. He just went in.
Need to play crisp.
In retrospect, not a small deal that JT died there. His dying meant that they couldn't actually put pressure on the mid tower. So it's still at full HP. They need this kill to actually happen for them if they want to keep the game going. They will find FY here in the river. Should be a very easy kill for them.
Actually, I hope you feel the same way.
They are trash, but they're so good. They're good trash.
I haven't tried watching in like 4 years, so because you need these wards. You need to charge someone and then go around the map and try to limit the space that Azure Array have.
They might kill FY in this top lane. He's being hunted down by JT right now in the Spirit Breaker. And JT sees him. Nether Strike will come in, catches him inside the trees. And that should lead into a death for our Crystal Maiden. She doesn't have buyback, but I'm not entirely sure XG will...
Ward, and then you kind of like play ping pong and you try to keep playing cat and mouse. Oh, they're TPing bottom. I kind of like this from Xtreme.
Yeah, they're going to get a quick kill onto the Silencer while they're here as well. The map boys, be very careful. And there's going to be a charge as well. I would actually hit onto Lu here. He gets stunned up by Paparazzi. Lu doesn't get off the ultimate just yet. Finally finds the enrage, but he might still end up dead. Yules into the air. Prevents him from escaping this fight. He's trying his best, Kezu, but his best is not going to be good enough.
Ward, actually. Yeah. I have not seen this one before.
I've seen this. LGD did this ward one of the games that they played.
It's fading soon.
Yeah. It is a very good ward though. And now it's going to enable them to start the fight. The question is, who's the target? They jump on, but they can't get Paparazzi before the BKB comes out. Global Silence will be there, but Ghost did pop off the Wukong's command. We do see Tianming trying his best to try and dish out some damage with the Silencer. Freezing Field will eventually emerge from FY as the Silence will go down. And they bring down this Ursa very, very quickly. Lu, he was the only big damage here, so everybody else has to try and run themselves away. Somnus just zipping out to safety. There's a charge though going in towards Chalice, and Chalice will find himself dying here. Boundless Strike prevents an escape. FY also gets stunned on the high ground by Paparazzi. That turns into a triple kill. That was a dieback as well because FY died twice in this one fight here. So Kezu is a 5
live, and I mean that is not how they want to engage in that fight.
Hooked into the Roshan area. Both teams scanned each other, so they both know that they're here. The question is, who makes the first jump? The Crystal Nova scouts out the techies, and now a big jump happening onto FY. FY will die. Uses to try and buy some time, but should still die. Tian Ming pops the BKB. Ghost actually gets caught out. They doom the Monkey King, and they kill him off. Yeah, FY dies, but it took so long to bring him down that they took down Ghost in the process. Kaka as well, falling very, very low. Will be allowed to escape this fight? No. So 2 supports traded for 1 core and a support. But now they are out of spells. Lu doesn't have ultimate anymore here, Kezu. Lu is out of options. And because he has no BKB, he can do nothing against the spell damage. He dies, granting JT a double kill, opening up the path for Roshan, and leaving Azure Array with even fewer options as to how to win game number 1.
Yeah, it's just getting as another nice charge through from JT.
Again, JT, relax, dude. It's only a game of Dota,
nice
my friends. They're gonna get the Lincolns out onto Chalice to protect him from the Nether Strike. Sadly, Kaka's still gonna be there and find the lift. But they do get the kill back onto JT. This did require a buyback from Lu Kezu, so they need to win this fight and they need to get the Roche. Kaka trying to run himself away from Chalice. He has a blink, it's being disabled. Somnus preventing him from escaping, and they should find the kill. Another buyback coming in from JT as he throws in the charge of darkness onto Lu. Lu cannot die. He's not allowed to die. But the thing is, Somnus has to retreat.
But now they have 40 seconds of this being a 4v5. I don't know if anyone else from Asia Ray is going to have buyback, but this could be crucial in this next fight.
They jump onto the techies first. DY is going to be the first casualty here. BKB popped by Chalice. He's on the high ground, but he's still taking way too much damage. He needs to run away. Wukong's command triggered out by Ghost. And this time, there's no Doom to prevent it. Somnus starting to run out of mana. Freezing Field popped by FY. DY a little bit too late to come in. He's still dead.
Yo,
but
you can go
Tianming,
fight.
the global silence took 1 second too late, so they cancel out FY's ultimate with the Dragon Tail stun from Paparazzi. FY, he doesn't have buyback, nor does the
nice
Somnus
BKB.
Solar Spirit if he dies, so he needs to stay alive here. Beautiful BKB coming in from Ghost. He will get doomed up, but he's still fighting in the midst of this fight. Ghost still going. He wants more. They're not going to be able to find it just yet. Somnus has beaten the retreat. Chalice gets out as well. And Tianming does buy back, but Kezu, I start to imagine what happens if Tianming got his ultimate out 1 second before and the freezing field maybe kills Paparazzi, but 0.5k HP.
Yeah.
Easy to deal with, bro. No problem.
We have AoE Doom coming out from Chalice. With
He
the
does actually
Aghanim's.
have it. He's picked it up, yeah. So we'll see how we can deploy it for the next fight. They're going on to Ghost, trying to force away the first life. He does get off the BKB. Here's Tianming's global silence, but it hasn't allowed them to get anything, though. It's only a defensive global coming out for Azure Array. So, and they'll still end up losing a secondary lane of racks off the back of this. Ursa will jump in on top of the techies, at least killing him off and grabbing the gem back. That much about Somnus in the fight. In fact, speaking of, he was considering charging all the way through. And we've seen some very successful circumstances where JT found a secondary target en route to the primary one, and that starts a fight. So Azure still need to be careful about the positioning of their heroes. But here's the last engagement, Kezu. If they lose this, the game is over. Let's see what they've got. Frostbite to start things off onto Ghost. Chalice wants to go the long wraparound route. Somnus jumps in. There's the AoE Doom. They found the supports, and they with the cover of the global silence, they should be able to bring them down. Ghost, though, finding the ultimate. Wukong's command creates a zone they can't fight past as they take out the silencer as well, with the damage coming in from Ghost. Tianming is putting his life on the line, Kezu. Wants to try and make sure they have vision so he can get this necessary experience, but I love that DY just has to stand here and suddenly this play is not possible anymore.
Yeah. Oh, they're looking. FY, aggressive force.
I don't know
Aggressive
about this,
dead.
FY. He jumps onto DY, but he finds himself immediately jumped back upon and he dies. So does Tianming. Lu bounced back with the Nether Strike to keep him inside the Wukong's command. So even though he has the Aghanim Scepter, he just cannot leave the command ring. He is gone. All three of them do have buyback though. But they have to commit them and they have to do it now. But look at this. Chalice finds a Doom going out onto JT. At the same time, he thought he was going to get the easy kill. But Kaka is a god. He literally blinked away from him just as he made the jump. Stole the scorched earth in the process. They do end up bringing down the techies though. Triple buybacks coming in. Lu in danger. Out by the defender gate. He's losing his life. He's losing his metal. He's losing his HP. But the freezing field buying him space and time. Shout out FY. Turning the damage back in towards Kaka and Paparazzi. But ultimately though, it will not be enough. Because Kaka is too strong. Paparazzi is too strong. Somnus pretty much the last hope right now, but he gets stunned up, lifted into the air. Will he get brought down? He doesn't just yet. Chalice does, and so does Somnus. All these heroes are dead. Somnus buys back. He's trying to keep the game going, but unfortunately, he might have buyback. The Ancient does not. And GG, well played, is forced out. Xtreme Gaming take game number 1, making Azure Array look like they're a tier behind the team that came first in Tour 2.
Really nicely played by Xtreme Gaming. Like just from the early game with the map play and what they did, like their lanes went super well. I think going to the next game, Azure Array, they need to look a little more towards their